Gentlemen, what's up? I hope we're doing well. Hope we're having an absolutely fantastic start today. So, officially Barney's first day back in school today, which is bizarre. It was mad coming into the office this morning, actually, and he wasn't there. I think today's going to be interesting. I think today's going to be the first day in about 6 months where I can be truly productive. Yeah, it's going to be very weird. I'm really going to miss him. Both me and Em have said it's been so cool being able to spend some time with him and all that stuff as well. Now, what's been absolutely amazing, for those of you that have been following me a while, know how much of an interest I have in like behavioural psychology and how the mind works and all that sort of stuff as well. And you see Barney and you have conversations with him, and I've noticed it more, I think, because he's not been at school and he spent so much time with him. And all kids are absolutely amazing at negotiating and getting what they want. And that's what I wanted to talk about today. Actually, was sort of like negotiating. I've been reading a book by Voss recently, which has been really cool. And Voss, for those of you that don't know, is a hostage negotiator for the FBI. I can't remember off the top of my head what the book's called, but one of those things that came out off the back of that book was something that I saw and applied while we were away in Greece the other week there. So they got this amazing, I say it's an amazing deal. They've got this freemium at the hotel where basically they've got like professional photographers around on site, and they will do like a free photo shoot with you, which was genius, by the way. Fantastic lead generation, because you go and spend like an hour with this photographer around a hotel. They've got all these awesome locations on the beach. They take a load of family snaps, and then they sell you the photos. And it's amazing how much, Paul, once you've invested an hour of your time, like, you're definitely buying something. So anyway, me, Em and Barney, they go and do all these photos for us, and we're spending the next day sat there looking through these pics, which were really cool. And like I said, when you've invested in an hour or so of your time, you're definitely buying something. So we're looking through, and the girl that's doing the sales presentation, I say sales presentation, I'm stood there with a Malibu and Coke in the beach bar looking at these things, and she walks through and she's like, right, so we go through the screen, we pick all the photos that we want, and I think there was roughly like 30 pictures there that were really cool. Most of them, I'll be honest with you, were Barney. So you've got all of these things in there. We're sort of like looking at the prices, and we got these 30 selected, and she goes, right, so each one of these pictures, I think what the price was, I think it was like 20 euros a picture. So what's that, 600 euros to have the physical print and the digital print. So she writes this down and she's like, 600 euros, and I'm like, oh, I'm now getting excited. For those of you that have been around me for a while know I love being sold to. It's literally one of my favorite things in the whole wide world. So she's writing this thing down, and she's like, it's 600 euros for the for all the pictures, sorry, for the 30 pictures that you've got, and for the prints as well. And then she started writing down, she's like, for that you're gonna get this, you're gonna get this, you're gonna get the other. I was like, oh my word, this is absolutely amazing. And she was like, but she then took a pen and she drew a big massive line through the 600, and then I started getting really excited. And she was like, so if you want to do this today, we won't do it for the 600, we'll do it for, I think it was 349 euros. I'm like, oh my god, this is absolutely amazing. And this is when the negotiation thing came in, and a little bit of stuff here from Voss. She delivered the price, and she looked at me, and I looked at her, and Emma's looking at me, and I just sat there in complete and utter silence. You see, in my experience, in any negotiation, the first one to speak loses. And I also had a bit of an inkling, as good as a presentation that she did, it was clear that she wasn't, let's say, the most trained salesperson in the whole wide world. So she's starting to get a little bit antsy. I've still not said a word, and everyone's feeling a little bit awkward. I say everyone. Emma and this woman's feeling a little bit awkward. This is like just day-to-day stuff for me. I love it. So probably, I don't know, 30 seconds go by, no one said anything, and she then takes a pen out and she puts a line through like the 349, and she goes, I tell you what, if you just want the digital ones, we can probably do it for 249. And again, I look at Emma and don't say anything, just keep smiling. And Emma's like sat there getting like, oh, please someone say something. And already she's dropped down now from 600 to 249. And then probably another 20 seconds go by. I've still not said a word at this point. And she takes a pen and says, look, I'll tell you what, the cheapest, the lowest price that I can give you today is 200 euros You can have every single picture that we've got here, not just the 30 that you want. And I will do your 10 prints as well, but you get them all digitally on a USB drive. And I'm like, done! I'm in! Let's make it happen. So we took her from 600, which was the original price in euros, and got her all the way down to down to 200, literally by saying nothing and just shutting up and staying in silence. So there's a big lesson there, my friends. And if you go ahead, I'd urge you to go and read the Chris Voss book as well. I forget what it's called. I'll try and put it in the comments below. In the power of silence and in the power of shutting up. You see, psychologists will tell you that most people don't like standing in silence. There becomes that awkward social stuff where we sit there and we feel like we have to say something. And if you let that sit in the other person when you're having a negotiation inside of work, inside of business, or whatever it might be, it's incredible how that they feel that your silence means that you are not going to buy or you are not going to do something, and they start thinking, ugh, they start panicking, they start wanting to close a deal, and they start dropping their pants on price. So today, my friends, if you're in a negotiation situation, remember the 2 power words. Those 2 power words are this: shut up and say nothing. Barney doesn't do that. Barney just talks and talks and talks and still gets what he wants. Children have got an unbelievable knack of doing anything. But anyway, that's it from today. I will leave you gentlemen to it. Have a fantastic one, and I will catch up with you guys tomorrow.